Sei grüß, Kinder, das Captain's ist wieder mal am Start und mit diesem Video Tatszeiten heute heiße ich euch willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Runde des Demo Days. Heute mit der Demo zu einem Spiel namens Narita Boy. Der klingt nicht nur... Oh mein Gott, klang das cool. Das Spiel ist eine reinste 80s-Style-Bombe. Also genau die Zeit, die ich nicht erlebt habe. Aber wird doch mal schön, sich da rein zu versetzen, wie das so ist. Erstmal hier schön da. Das muss raus. Haben wir auch Deutsch. Toll, wir haben Englisch, Spanisch, aber kein Deutsch. Naja. Oh, warte. Screen Vibration. Nee, Screen Vibration kann auch nicht sein, aber Controller Vibration. Das muss raus. Aber wir haben schon hier 80s-Mucke im Hintergrund. Oh, schön. Techno und Synthesizer und alles. Ach ja, war eine schöne Zeit, wo ich noch nicht gelebt habe. Das Ganze soll ein Metroidvania sein. Zumindest hat es die Steam-Text dementsprechend. Oh, und wir haben hier sogar schon Röhrenbild simuliert. Old York in the early 80s. Ha, weil das ist nicht New York, es ist Old York. Ha, ha. Ah. The silent eclipse. The creator has forgotten. Him has returned. Activate the Narita Boy Protocol. Narita Boy. So war das so. Narita Boy Protocol activated. At the same time on the outskirts of Old York. Turn off that little machine and go straight to bed tomorrow. Or tomorrow I'm giving it back to your father. Das scheint Mutter zu sein. That's all you need to spend all day glued to a screen. Go to sleep now. Aber er ist bestimmt der Narita Boy. Sag ich doch, das ist der Narita Boy. Das ist aber echt schönes Pixel-Artwork hier und alles. Sieht schon krass aus. Sie haben den Boy gefunden. Oh jeez. Mama wird bestimmt böse sein. Arrival in the Digital Kingdom. Heroes Summit. Let me out. Ah, wir können einfach dahinter. Ach, cool. Wow. Können wir einen Screenshot machen. Just in time, Narita Boy. The flag we programmed with the hero function gave us some wiggle room to assemble this switch and force your entry through segments of old code. This region is barely controlled by the hacker knots. can travel through it with some confidence, but proceed with caution. Him and his hackenauts are tirelessly running through lines of code to try and find you. Pressing this button will open the door inside, waiting for you in a holographic module of Motherboard's protective mother of us and all the programs in the Digital Kingdom. She is in the capital of the Digital Kingdom, sustaining the trichroma, overseeing code, closing breaches and fixing bugs. Since the arrival of the Stallions, the Digital Kingdom's code has been unstable. The trichroma beam 2. Open the door. Ich habe die Door geopend. Ich bin der Held, den alle haben wollten. Ich kann Türen öffnen. Da war irgendwas, oder? Ach, wahrscheinlich nur. Aber ich muss hochdrücken. Ah, jetzt bewegt er sich schneller. Und wir können jumpen. In den Tod. Oh, was ist denn? Guten Tag. Oh, Motherboard. This is a pre-recorded message for the true digital hero, Narita Boy. I am Motherboard, supervisor program of Digital Kingdom. I was designed line by line by the creator, and my source code emanates from the architectural core of the trichroma. I was one of the first sentient programs they awoke in the Digital Kingdom. If you're listening to this message, that means you have received our call and have decided to come to our aid. Welcome. What you see is the visual metaphor of the trichroma, the beam that emanates from its core, and the free rays that rise up from our kingdom's source code. Each beam has a definitive function and occupies a specific region of the kingdom. Each beam is a computational entity that creates a system of programs around it. These systems are called the houses of the trichroma, and there are 3 of them. Just as there are 3 creator beams. The yellow house beam, a region of code that spans the desert simulation. The blue house beam, the regions of the eternal rains and the blue simulation. And finally, the red house beam, the most powerful and disruptive house of all. The red house beam is the powerful equilibrium that supports the trichroma architecture. But him, the supervisor program that used to manage the data dump, lost his mind and betrayed us. He craved supremacy over the red house. We defeated him, and he was expelled from the red beam along with other programs known as the Stallions. But they've returned, Narita Boy, which is why we've called upon you. We need a hero who can wield the techno sword, the only blade forged with trichroma beams, able to destroy Stallion code. You must go to the Techno Father's castle. They are the supervisor programs who forged the techno sword. You must claim it from them and free us from the Stallion menace. But that is not all we ask. Him has inflicted still more damage. Schwert, ich will ein Schwert haben. Give me sword. Was geht? Gib mir Schwert. I'm talking about him, the sorcerer, our old supervisor brother from the House of the Red Beam. He's caused huge disruption. Motherboard will explain everything. You have a holographic console with a double enable to contact her. Whenever you find a holographic console, you can communicate with Motherboard. What's more, the encryption is sufficiently complex to prevent him's hackernauts from being able to tap into your dialogue flow. Cool. Bist du him? Oh. Immense sorrow runs through my code, seeing how the first of the Creator's 13th memories have been destroyed. This demolished totem gives access to the creator's memories. The creator placed them in different parts of the kingdom as a security measure. If something were to happen to the creator, the digital hero would be able to immerse himself in his memories, to reactivate the digital kingdom's passive memory and thus keep the source code updated. Now we need them because him has erased the creator's memories, the 13th, that make up his meta-neuronal network. The creator can't remember. The creator has forgotten that he sustains his kingdom, and because he is forgetting and the equilibrium in the trichroma threatens to fail him, and his stallions have once again invaded us. Wie viel Text soll noch kommen? Meine Fresse. How he managed to erase his memories, we don't know. It's a mysterium that maybe you will solve as you travel through them. You'll be a psychonaut and a hero. But remember, if the creator permanently forgets, the digital kingdom will be lost. Him will control the powerful red beam, subjugating us to his darkest desires. The trichroma will be destabilized and will be under his rule. Even if you kill thousands of stallion programs, remember that only the creator can totally eliminate the stallion code that is gradually appearing in thousands of lines of source code. You need to find the 12 remaining totem pieces together. Their code and journey within them, only by unlocking them can the creator retrieve his memory. So hurry! One last thing, son of the trichroma. It's not possible to travel to the first memory through that broken totem, but you don't have to retrieve it. 12 remaining memories are sufficient for the creator to remember. But you should know that there are 5 backup floppy disks in the digital kingdom. If you find them, you can rebuild this first totem. We will be eternally grateful to you if you manage to retrieve this first memory too. Okay, das war viel Input. Halleluja, war das viel Input. Oh Gott. Das ist aber flashy. Flashy kann ich nicht so gut ab. Bist du? Narita Boy, we haven't introduced ourselves. My buzzer programs and I are agent of the capital. Motherboard coded us to move through the digital kingdom, investigating the mysteries of our kingdom source code. We also help any program in the digital kingdom adjust its code where necessary. I wanted to warn you about this simple but malicious stallion script that surges up from the ground. Jump and dodge it, but don't try to destroy it. We don't know why, but this code has infinite layers of complexity that renders it indestructible. Oh Gott, jetzt wollte ich noch mal mit dir reden. Ah. Geil, Rest in Power. Ah. Let go. Let it go. Let it go. Ja, wieso soll ich hier mir Go laden? Ich muss doch hier hoch, Mensch. Wo ist jetzt mein Schwert? Oh, was willst du denn? Access to Baba's cave. Oh yes, you will need a techno key to go through this door. These monoliths are encrypted slots. Inside them is an age-old program as ancient as Motherboard, an old woman known as Baba, who, by the way, is very pleasant. All the programs of this region know her and she'll safeguard anything that is entrusted to her. Help the Technofathers and the priests of the portal. Okay, aber ich will erstmal mein Schwert haben. Ich will mein Schwert versprochen. Wo sind die Papas? Ich will mein Schwert. Da leuchtet's. The Technofathers Castle. Hier kriege ich mein Schwert. Get hold of Technosword. Zombie! Ha! Spielt Technofasers. Drückt das Knöpfchen. Wie ein artiger Junge. Hallo? Hey, ich bin Schwert. Narita Boy, access to the underground garden is restricted. You will find the access techno key in the higher levels of the castle. So eine Aufzugfahrt ist doch schön, um ein Schlückchen Kaffee zu trinken. Das ist mal Priets Portal. Oh Gott, sie schon wieder. Narita Boy, I'm sorry not to be with you at this time. I must sustain the harmony of the trichroma from the capital of the digital kingdom close to its core. Him is dumping petabytes of corrupt code on a subtle level. Mal Wondering of his attacks, aber wir sind noch in den 80ern, der ist doch maximal Kilobyte Größe, oder nicht? 8 Kilobyte Floppy Disk und so. Und kann da Petabyte an Daten sein. Beyond this door is the priest's portal. You must cross it. It will lead you to the church of the strange monolith. In this region you find a new creator's memory. To reach the priest's portal you need the access techno key. Priests are prayer programs that keep the portal aligned. They entrusted the key to Baba, an ancient program slumbering near the castle. Wo ist mein Schwert? We pray, brother, because prayer restricts the data flow, stabilizes and synchronizes it with the trichroma. Prayer is algorithmic mysticism. Ansible links chemical electrodynamics, embracing the creator in myriad binary impulses. Danke, ich habe nichts verstanden. Also, was wir machen? Visit Baba. Find Baba and get the access. Ja, aber für Baba brauche ich doch so einen Schlüssel. Ist hier ein Schlüssel? Schenk mir was. Welcome, Narita Boy. The Techno Sword awaits you. We forged it in the day the stallions were expelled from the digital kingdom. We told ourselves that if they ever returned, we would need all the concentrated power of the trichroma to stand up to them, and of course, a very special hero from beyond the source code to wield it. At the end of the hall, take the other elevator that will lead you to the Techno Sword. Finally, das Schwert. Du bist groß. Viel zu groß. Wofür geht's? Ich will mein Schwert haben. Oh Gott, da war irgendwer. Au. Das war gemein. Ich will da rein. Die mit ihrem Peace-Zeichen da. Also hier ist die Epilepsiewarnung wirklich angebracht. Na, was macht ihr hier für eine Party, Boys? Lässt mich mitdancen. Yay, ich hab's Techno-Schwert. Oh yeah. Home Run, Shotgun, Ultra Beam. Home Run. Wie habe ich gerade den Biegen nochmal gemacht? Okay, auf jeden Fall weiß ich schon mal, wie man schießt. Das sind ja coole Posen. Shotgun Ultra Beam. Okay. Or hold down to activate Ultra Beam. Damn, bin ich cool. Baseball. Woo! Oh shit, I think I died. I think I died again. Ich sollte aufpassen, wo ich hinspringe. Ah, da kann ich hochklettern. Dodge. Der Hellweg kann ich dodgen. These story station houses downloadable packages are used to enhance qualities of the hero program. You'll find them throughout your adventure. You need them to progress and become strong. In the air. Na, das hat nicht so geklappt. Ja, ja, Rest in Power. Okay, das ist schwerer, als ich angenommen habe. Also ich muss bis dahin springen, dann muss ich mich umdrehen. Ah, geht doch. Ich werde sowas von vergessen, dass man diesen Move machen kann. Son of the Trichroma, you've reached the first totem. As you know, you must penetrate the creator's memories. Every time you release a memory, it will return to the creator. Meditate in the midst of the code and connect to the creator's one-iric flow. When you connect, the totem will open and allow you to visit the Hall of Memories. Okay, dann müssen wir jetzt singen. Oh yeah. So singt man in the 80s. Oh yeah, wir sind totally in sync. Sind noch was? Ah, hier ist nochmal die Lady. Son of the Trichroma, you've reached the first totem. Ach, das ist nur das gleiche? Ja, das ist nur das gleiche. Wow, der Dance. The Hall of Memories. Oh, das ist eklig da hinten. Schnell weg hier. No. My name is Leonel Pearl Nakamura. I was born in Narita, a city located in the prefecture of Chiba in Japan. Nihon! They say that the summer I came into the world was a very hot one, and the sound of the cicadas, particularly resonating, but I don't remember that. Da ist ja wohl sein Häuschen. Nor do I remember that my father was American, a Gaikokujin, and that apparently on that day he was particularly troubled by his work. Yep, eindeutig American. But there's one thing I do remember, an intense light and a voice emanating from it. A gentle voice that sung me a lullaby. I remember my mother among patches of color. A mosaic of shapes, intoning sounds from a faraway dimension. Mummy. Ja, sind sie nicht putzig. Da muss ich lang. Ach, an dem Baby vorbei. Ugh. Das war die erste Memory. Dachte jetzt was anderes. Nein. Oh shit, Skullcode. Irgendwas sagt mir, ich bin im Dodge nicht sehr gut. Wie in Smash, ich kann Dodge stellen. Wie heißt der? Ich habe jetzt den Namen vergessen, wie dieser Move heißt, den die Melee-Profis immer machen. Dash Dance, so hieß das. Warum krieg ich das nicht hin? Mann, geht doch. Oh, ich habe was gemacht. Geht, Boy. Here, brother, this is the access techno key to our garden. Once in the garden, contact the quantum meditator. He has a techno key that you need. Take the opportunity to meditate with him, transcending at his side and walking the paths of the trichroma in the lights of his luminous coat is one of the greatest experiences a digital kingdom has to offer. Yay! Go down to the garden and track down. Okay. Dann machen wir das. Oh, der ist ein wenig schwach, der Narita Boy. Weil ich ihn fast umgebracht habe. Ich habe ihn schon mehrmals umgebracht. Das sind wieder die Party Boys. Bats. Ah, eventuell kann man auch nicht durch Gegner durchdashen. Ach doch, kann ich doch. Au. Ah, wir haben wieder keine Gegner. Das ist schön. Keine Gegner haben ist immer schön. Ja, und den Garten da muss ich auch runter, ne? Machen wir das mal. Wir sind schließlich der Narita Boy. Access to the Underground Garden. Da muss ich auch hin. Three algorithmic altars must be activated. This triad, as powerful as the trichroma itself, will activate the transcriber of the symbols. This machine, created by the agents of the capital, allows you to transcend to other regions of the code using the power of the transcendent symbols. We call them jump patterns. Take a good look at the trichroma's fundamental symbols, the metaphoric expression of its beautiful code. They are always free, remember, free, one for each beam. It's switched off or out of range. What have I done? This garden is pure inspiration, cycles of stress, fragments of anxiety. Are you writing unstable code? Then come down here, connect to the computer and flow. The best lines of code and all the digital kingdom have been written right here. Gehen wir mal hier rein. Ah, Usagi. So, wir haben gebetet. Auch irgendwo was zum Beten. Ah, da kann ich klettern. Scheinbar fehlt immer noch was. Da habe ich gebetet. Da drin auch. Was ist mit dem Ding hier? Ja, der ist an. Also sehe nichts. Oh, hier geht's noch weiter. Warum sagt mir das keiner? Da kann ich noch beten. Ah, jetzt sprechen wir dieselbe Sprache. Oh, was muss ich jetzt tun? Ach du Scheiße. Das. Was habe ich getan? Ich hab's falsch getan, oder? Ah, der schläft. Viereck, Punkte, Viereck. Das. I'm a Hackerman. Weil ich das so schnell gesehen habe. Komm hier hoch. Du fällst nach oben. Ich will da hoch. Oh. Na dann, wieder mit Meditieren sinken. Gesheim the Narita Boy. I think with everything. Oh mein Gott. Sind wir jetzt bei Gott? Can you feel the trichroma in every pixel of your idle state? We are nothing more than lines of etheric code in a non-space, non-time continuum. We are computation, eternal inputs and outputs. A light that goes out, a flag that activates. Here, this is a techno key that will open the entrance to Baba's cave. She's also a great meditator. As patient as time itself, she always knew you would come and just lived thousands of iterations in deep meditation. Sometimes I feel her code flowing through circadian functions. Please give her my regards. Kann die Textbox weg? Ich will hier noch einen Screenshot machen. Das ist bestimmt hübsch. Jetzt habe ich den da. Na egal, wird schon ausreichen. Wir wollen noch Screenshots fürs Thumbnail. Okay, auf zu Baba. Denn Baba is you. Ah, Wasser bringt mich um. Gut zu wissen. Ach ja, die waren schon immer hier. Erwischt. Hier ist Babas Cave. So, wo ist Baba? Oh, da ist Baba. Ah, I was sure of it, Narita Boy. I always knew that trichroma would distill its essence in barely 20 pixels of condensed power. Ich zähle mehr Pixel. In the source code I read commented lines that made me suspect that a hero would be compiled to rebalance the beams of the trichroma. And along with other programs I have been awaiting you. They call us the Believers. But my brothers, who flourished in this cave, have gradually switched off. Only I, Baba, remain, a program who has always awaited you. Before giving you the techno key hereafter, I must ask of you a favor. Recently, since the arrival of him and his stallion forces, a suspicious event has appeared in the portal. Huh, there's a portal. Can you help me investigate what it's all about? Maybe we'll have time to stop another outpouring of stallions in this region. We must contain them all at all costs. Okay, ich kann mal gucken. So, er will auf die Schnauze. Ah, wer bist du denn? Lord VHS, ho 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 ho, you are the digital hero. How can him be scared of a sprite no bigger than 20 pixels in size? Wie gesagt, ich sehe mehr, aber okay. Ach, in Größe. Ach so, nicht das gesamte Charaktermodell. Ja gut. When I'm done with you and I bring him your techno sword, or sit at the table of the Stallion Commanders. You're going to learn the meaning of pain. I'm Lord VHS, one of the barons from the dimensions of horror. Shine. Oh nein, Bosskampf. Die kann ich nicht. Oh, da war ein Kabelsalat. Okay, ein Treffer noch. Da war er. Yes, I rest in power. Oh, dear Lord. Ich sollte auch über die Teile drüber springen. Oh, habe ich voll auf VHS gekillt. Yay! Ich bin ein Mörder. Ein Hoch auf Mord. Narita-Mord. Oh, das war die Demo. Nach dem Bosskampf. Classic. Na, Kinas. Wie gesagt, das war die Demo zu Narita Boy. War spaßig. Wird bestimmt was Schönes. Und ja, was ich sonst immer sage, haut rein, ne? Bis denn. Ciao.